Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Nick Plays Breath of the Wild. So we are still kind of in our shrine discovery portion. I talked to a lot of people here, and we found a goddess statue. So I prayed there, and as you can see, I got another heart, and I got more. Is this what I'm trying to look for? No. More stamina. Now, unfortunately, one of the shrines I wanted to go for, I was like looking for like half an hour. It's just like where, how, what, until I had to go onto Google to figure it out. Apparently, you actually have to talk to one of the Zora. I cannot find that Zora, so I was like, I think we have to continue more with the story before we can find that Zora. So that's what we're doing. We're continuing with the story. There's Prince. I think that's Prince Sidon. Why does that one have like a manta ray head? That's just weird to me. I don't like that. Yeah, that's Prince Sidon. And the king, he is like a shark. You must be the Hylian that. Because if I can do this, I'm trying to get into some more voice acting stuff. So I've been like doing some voice stuff. Yeah. So we'll see if I can do a good voice for him. We already kind of got one for Sidon. Let's see what I can do for him. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I've got a good look at you, it's all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link! Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? Can't mean the Link, that champion. So that's where I have heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Both are true. We were put to sleep in the Shrine of Reawakening, and we don't have her memory. Come again? You say you have lost your memory? Surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha. Yes? You do you not? It really doesn't ring a bell to him. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? Playing Age of Calamity, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, it's not canon because there's all the time traveling stuff in it. But it does kind of give you like an idea of what happened. Mipha really liked Link. Link is Link is a player. You play Ocarina of Time, you play any of the Hyrule Warriors. Well, the first two, because the third one's coming out on Switch 2, which I'm so excited for. I can't wait for my Switch 2. I pre-ordered it with Legends ZA, and literally like days after I pre-ordered, all of a sudden there's leaks and rumors for Pokemon Gen 10, and they're like, oh, it's supposed to be like Indonesia and stuff. I'm like, what? And then they're saying like, well, literally like they had confirmed that Age of Imprisonment is happening for Hyrule Warriors. I was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Metroid 4 finally has a name. It's not just Metroid Prime 4 anymore. It actually has a name. I'm so excited. There's so much good stuff. New Tomodachi Life, which I had played that on the 3DS. 3DS. Apparently I've been playing Monster Hunter. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome to have that Switch too. Just yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, but in Age of Calamity, Mipha has a thing for Link. So does in Age of Calamity, it's Mipha. Mipha has a thing for him. I don't think Urbosa, the Gerudo, but no, Mipha does. You can tell Zelda does. Pura does, which is Impa's older sister, who is young again. Yeah. Play Ocarina of Time. You have Marin, Ruto, Zelda, Sora. I think that's her name. Saria, not Sora. Saria. It's really weird. Link's a player. Even with Link's Awakening, you go on a date in that game, and I think we did that in the my Let's Play. I don't remember. It's been a while. So, anyways, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna keep talking. You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's Domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. Sidon is in Age of Calamity as a little kid. So, if this is 100 years later, that means he's probably like 100, probably just over 100 years old. Everybody's aged 100 years, so you got to remember that. So, a lot of the old Zora here know Link, and they're not happy with Link, pretty much, is what happens when you're walking through there. You talk to them, and they're like, yeah, we don't like you. You pretty much helped kill Mipha. And it's like, I'm sorry, all four of the champions, or technically all five, because you have one from each race. Link is one of the champions. Link is the Hylian, Mipha is the Zora, Rivali is the Rito, which is the bird people, Urbosa is the Gerudo, and Daruk is the Goron. And literally all five of them fall in combat fighting the Calamity Ganon. And then Zelda's technically still alive fighting Calamity Ganon, or at least holding him at bay, so yeah. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's Domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guests. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's Domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. And things now stand Zora's Domain. Nay, perhaps all of Hyrule is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you not forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link, divine beast Varuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. So I think this is pretty much... Yeah. Divine Beast is calling out once again. I don't remember which Divine Beast it was, because I know there's like where Valley gets a flying... Oh! It's the elephant one. I was walking around here earlier trying to look for shrines, and I saw that poking out of the ground. I'm like, oh, what is that? I didn't even realize that that was, or is, the Divine Beast. You can tell it's been a long time since I've actually, like, touched Age of Calamity, because, like, you get to control each of the Divine Beasts with the champions. So, we gotta take down the 4 Divine Beasts. And I'm pretty sure the 4 champions are in stasis inside of them. I think. I'm not 100% sure. The Divine Beast Vabruta. Your Princess Zelda has studied the Divine Beast. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to our research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there's no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. Link doesn't talk, so it's whatever. What? Princess Zelda herself instructs you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within. So then Princess Zelda is still alive? Yep, Hylian Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, then they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon, once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous, naturally, I shall help too. I don't know why. It's funny. He's hilarious. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link. Let us appease Ruta together. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Oh, we get the Zora Armor. Oh, and then the old Zora's kind of pissed off there in the corner. Zora's Armor, swim speed up, crash by... That's good, so I can put that on when I go swimming. I gotta figure out how to upgrade all my armor, because I have all this armor that I just want to use. Yeah. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls, just like the... That's what I needed to get to some of the shrines, because they're all locked behind waterfalls. I'm just like, okay, well, I need to get up the waterfall. Dang it, please take good care of it. King Dorephan. Surely you don't really intend to give this outsider the Zora Armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. I hate this guy. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, she has grown to despise Hylians. Hope you could forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Vabruta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. We will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Cool. We're going to quickly just go run and talk to him. How do I get down? Oh, right here. And he's probably at the... Yeah. So, like, there's a bunch of these old guys, and they're just like, ugh. Not happy with me. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to these guys, see what's up, and then we'll... Yeah, these guys are not happy. The old guys are not happy.
You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you.
Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, but I did not know it myself at the time. But it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link.
What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? Facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue.
It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Told ya. I told you so. She loved him. She really did. I think she's the youngest of the champions, to be honest. I think it's her, Rivali, then Urbosa, and then Derek. He's gonna remember. Flash. Haha! Told you so. Oh, did they do the nasty on... That would be weird.
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
It's funny that she has magic. I guess magic does exist in the game. Well, Wiz robes.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when, or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you.
Yeah, I forgot all about that, really.
Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know. Perhaps we could spend some time together.
He remembers. Link is really the biggest, like, player in Nintendo. In any of the Nintendo games. What's the matter, Link? Are you unwell?
You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever's the matter?
He remembers.
What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall teach you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know.
So apparently we have to do that now, but that's next episode, so stay tuned for more. Make sure you guys follow my socials, my Twitch, all that wonderful stuff. Click on the links down in the description, and keep your eyes peeled for more Breath of the Wild. We'll be back with more, and hopefully we'll go against Vibruta soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I'll see you next time.